My name is Daniel Glass. I'm a jazz drummer, author, and band leader based in New York City. In a career stretching more than 3 decades, I've worked with dozens of world-class artists, published 5 books and 3 DVDs, and I presented hundreds of clinics internationally. Along the way, I created a 6-figure coaching business working with musicians and other entrepreneurs. Now, I've put all this experience into Playing in Tune, an immersive leadership seminar that presents jazz as a powerful new lens for understanding what effective teamwork looks like today. In a jazz trio, there's no fixed score that tells us what to play, only a basic roadmap of chords and a melody. Each musician must listen, respond, and improvise in real time to help shape what comes next. Every voice matters, and collaboration, trust, autonomy, and a shared purpose are not just ideals. They are absolute requirements for success.
What were some of the things you noticed about what was happening with the band on that song?
There was a lot of listening. Everyone caught every cue that you were giving.
Would it be fair to say that what we were doing is we were having a conversation?
Absolutely.
In a jazz trio, the conversation is the work. And as with any high-performing team, the quality of the conversation determines the quality of the outcome.
I work with a lot of engineers, and the communication's very structured and very precise. So it's very nice to see a different perspective where the communication's very dynamic, and like you pointed out, even though there's a couple flaws, everybody fills in the gaps, and you still have an excellent product at the end.
In Playing in Tune, we'll explore what makes a good musical conversation and what makes a bad one.
Both these guys are incredible musicians, but if the two of them are not playing in the same key, then the work suffers.
You'll learn about the tools that we employ in the moment to come up with a high-quality product.
Essentially, my job as a leader of a jazz trio is to choose people who I know are really skilled at what they do and then let them do it. It really is a 3-legged stool.
I just tell these guys, look, I'll get this, but for now I'm going to stumble through it. And they know that I will do that.
When you have that trust and respect, it gives you that sense of freedom that you can take chances and stretch out. And if things get messed up, we'll work it out.
In Playing in Tune, you won't just observe our process, you'll be part of it. Together, band and participants will create a new kind of conversation, one that mirrors the way jazz musicians spend years developing their craft.
So when I say take the idea of the person that came before you, don't just repeat their idea, respond to their idea.
When we learn to be in the moment and to allow ideas to evolve through a shared musical conversation, the outcome is often something no one could have predicted at the beginning.
All right, give yourselves a hand.
It really felt like a conversation. I felt like we were all talking to each other.
I could really tell that everyone was a lot more relaxed and into it. We were doing more than thinking.
It was energizing and really interesting to make those connections between the leadership and the teamwork. I wish we had more of these types of discussions, I'll say, during working hours. It was really inspiring.
And actually there's a wonderful analogy to business as well. Are we aligned on what the music it is that we play, and then really let people perform their role in their job that they do?
And I think the performance at the very end, really tied everything together because it was something that, individually, sure, you're masters at your instruments, but you did elevate all of your abilities to create something that was memorable and actually was emotional.
That's what it truly means to play in tune. I'm Daniel Glass, and I look forward to sharing this experience with you and your team.